One of my first trips out of this country, I almost never came home. Not quite never, but it might have taken a few months. Long story short, I was on a cruise using my birth certificate as my passport, which you can do as long as you leave and come back to the same port. We thought we were supposed to be back to the boat by 3. So we come strolling down to the boat at 2:45, and we kind of did the walk of shame. If you've ever been on a cruise, you know what this is. But we found out we were supposed to leave at 2. The captain was nice enough to wait for us, but that's not always the case. If you get stuck in that country without a passport, you might have to go to the embassy to get home, and nobody wants to experience that, especially without a passport. Our grandparents were much more likely to want to travel 50 states as opposed to other countries. Now us, Generation Y, for most of us, like the audience analysis survey in the class, not everyone redid it, but I'm going to go ahead and assume, because the majority of people would be 18 to 24 at this entry level in college, I'm going to go ahead and assume that's most of the people. So Generation Y are more likely to travel to other countries. So I've been to 17 countries, and I kind of want to explain the ins and outs of what traveling is like, what to expect, what you should experience, things like that. So we'll talk about local cuisine and culture, mission work, and having an appreciation for what we have here compared to what other people have there. So Leah Lane says in her Forbes magazine article published January 15, 2016, titled "All Millennial Trends Are Shifting in 2016," 86% of people say that experiencing local cuisine is a top priority for them. This is because they want to kind of live outside the box, taste their culture, and see what it's like to, it makes people feel more like they're in their shoes. And then according to a short-term mission blog published in 2013, 2 million people do mission work every year. So mission work is kind of where you travel with a church, and you help people build things that they don't necessarily have the knowledge or manpower to build. It kind of allows you to step outside your comfort zone and to be in a place that you have never been, obviously. You're usually there for about a week to a month, and it allows you to start being comfortable with things that you usually would never have been comfortable with before. Now, talking about things that we appreciate that other people might not have. You know, I wouldn't be giving this speech right now if it wasn't for the camera recording this, the online class I'm taking. Many people in other countries don't even know what these electronics are. You know, a lot of these second and third world countries, their income is based off tourism, but they don't have the amenities that we have, and especially as common as they are here. You know, everyone's got a TV, everyone's got a cell phone, so that's something that they don't really experience there, and something that I wouldn't say we don't appreciate, but we don't really realize until you travel somewhere that they don't have it. This is by no means telling you to travel somewhere. These are just kind of things that you should do, reasons to travel, things along that line. And, you know, touching base on local cuisine, mission work, and having an appreciation for what we have and don't have, and what we take for granted. I hope you can see why you should travel and things along that line, that there's more out there than what's here. So that's my biggest goal, and trying to tell other people that there's more to experience than what we experience here.